This is your life. Right now, everything feels normal. You wake up, you check your phone, you scroll, without even thinking. Messages, notifications, videos. There is always something happening. You are surrounded by people, online and in real life. You talk, you laugh, you respond instantly. Silence feels strange to you. You need background noise, music, voices, anything, because being alone feels uncomfortable. But what if that slowly starts to change? What if, day by day, you begin to disconnect? Not suddenly, not dramatically, but quietly. So quietly, you don't even notice it. Until one day, you look around and realize there is no one left. These are the 6 levels of isolation, and this is how you slowly disappear. Level 1, normal life. Everything feels fast. Your mornings start with your phone. Before you even get out of bed, you are already connected to the world. You check messages, reply to friends, watch something random. Minutes turn into hours without you noticing. Your day is full of interaction. People talk to you, you talk back. Even when you're alone, you're not really alone. There is always someone online, always something to distract you. You go outside, you see people, you hear noise everywhere. Cars, conversations, music. It feels alive, and you feel like you belong to it. You don't question anything, because this is normal. This is how life is supposed to be. But deep down, you are not used to silence anymore. You can't sit alone with your thoughts. You avoid it. You fill every second with something. Because the moment everything goes quiet, you feel it. That small, uncomfortable feeling that something is missing. But you ignore it. You scroll again. You watch another video. You send another message. And just like that, the feeling disappears. For now. Level 2. Less social. At first, nothing feels wrong. You just feel tired. Tired of noise. Tired of people. Tired of always being available. You tell yourself, you just need some time alone. Just a small break. So you start saying no. You cancel plans. You reply a little slower. Sometimes, you don't reply at all. And surprisingly, it feels good. There is no pressure, no expectations, no need to be interesting, no need to pretend, just silence. And for the first time in a while, you can finally breathe. You spend more time in your room, on your own, doing simple things, watching something, listening to music, thinking. You still go outside, you still see people, but it feels different now. You're not fully there. You leave conversations earlier. You avoid eye contact. You prefer being alone, even when you don't have to. Your phone becomes quieter, fewer messages, fewer notifications. At first, you don't notice. Then, you do. But instead of feeling worried, you feel relieved. Less people means less stress. Less talking means more peace. You convince yourself this is better, that you're improving, that you're protecting your energy. And maybe, at the beginning, you are. But slowly, something changes. The silence you once wanted starts to grow, and it doesn't stop. Level 3, isolation. Now, you spend most of your time alone, not just by choice, but because it became your normal. Days feel slower, longer, more empty. You wake up, and there is nothing waiting for you. No messages, no plans, no reason to rush. Your phone is quiet, too quiet. You check it anyway, again and again, hoping to see something, anything. But most of the time, there is nothing. You start losing track of time. Morning turns into evening without anything meaningful happening. You sit, You scroll, you stop, you stare at nothing, and hours pass. You don't remember what you did yesterday, or the day before. Everything blends together, one long, quiet loop. You stop sharing your thoughts, because there is no one to share them with. You start talking less, even to yourself. Your voice feels unfamiliar, like you haven't used it in a while, and your mind gets louder. Thoughts you ignored before come back, stronger. You replay conversations, old memories, mistakes, things you said, things you didn't say. And now, there is nothing to distract you. No noise, no people, just you and your thoughts. You start to overthink everything. Who you are, what you're doing, where your life is going. And the more you think, the worse it gets. Silence is no longer peaceful. It's heavy. It presses on you, slowly, constantly. And for the first time, you don't feel like you chose this. It feels like you're stuck in it. Level 4, detached. At some point, something shifts. You're still living your life, but it doesn't feel like it anymore. You wake up, but you don't feel awake. You move, but it feels automatic, like your body is doing everything for you, and you're just watching. From somewhere far away. Days pass, but you don't feel them. Time becomes strange. Hours feel like minutes. Minutes feel like nothing. You stop noticing details. Food doesn't taste the same. Music doesn't feel the same. Even your favorite things feel empty. You still see people sometimes, on the street, online, but they don't feel real. It's like you're separated from them, like there is a wall between you and the rest of the world. You stop caring about conversations. You stop caring about being understood, because it feels pointless. No one really knows what's happening inside your head, and you don't even try to explain it anymore. You become quiet, not just outside, but inside too. Your thoughts slow down. Your emotions fade. You don't feel sad. You don't feel happy. You just exist, barely. And somehow, that feels worse than being alone, because at least before, you could feel something. Level 5, invisible. Now, you are almost gone. Not physically, but socially, mentally, emotionally. You don't text anyone. No one texts you. Days go by, and no one notices. You could disappear for weeks, and nothing would change. You stop checking your phone, because you already know there is nothing there. You stop going outside, because there is no reason, no plans, no people waiting for you. Your world becomes smaller, just your room, your screen, your thoughts. That's it. You lose track of reality. You forget what day it is. You forget what time it is. Sleep becomes random. You stay awake at night. You sleep during the day. Everything flips. Everything blurs. You stop taking care of small things, then bigger things. You tell yourself it doesn't matter, because no one sees you anyway. No one is coming. No one is waiting. And slowly, you start believing it. You are still alive, but it feels like you don't exist anymore. Level 6, gone. This is it. You don't leave your space anymore. Days, weeks, they all feel the same. Your room is different now. Mess everywhere. Clothes on the floor, trash piling up, dishes left untouched. You notice it, but you don't do anything. You don't have the energy, or the reason. You stop taking care of yourself. You eat whatever is easiest, or sometimes, nothing at all. You don't look in the mirror anymore, because you don't recognize the person looking back. Your body changes, slower, heavier, more tired. Everything feels heavier. even breathing. You sit, for hours, doing nothing, just existing, or barely existing. Your thoughts are quieter now, not because things are better, but because you stopped fighting them. You accepted it. The silence, the emptiness, the isolation. There is no one left. No messages, no calls, no voices. Just you and the same room, again and again and again, until even you start to disappear. And the scariest part is, this didn't happen overnight. There was no single moment, no big decision, just small steps, small changes, small choices, every day, until you ended up here, alone, forgotten, gone. So ask yourself, which level are you on right now?